This is Caitlin.
And this is Robert.
And this is Gotta Swing, session 3, working on the parade routine.
Yeah, I think this is week 3 of session 3, so that's your May-June session.
Yeah. So are we doing a quick recap of everything we've done so far, or just jumping straight onto the new stuff?
Well, I think first we started with a warm-up.
That's right. Worked on some general skills. So we reviewed Fast Lindy, and then we added some Charleston steps to our swing out as well. Yeah,
so we talked last week, in last week's video in class, about how we do Fast Lindy. So how we do faster swing outs by dropping the triples, right? And we practiced that a lot. You can go back and review that. This week we talked about another variation that's also great for Fast Lindy, but it uses Charleston footwork.
So looks like this, and then we'll break it down. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so with this one, again, it's the best way to think about it is if you take your Charleston footwork and you think of that second half as a double kick. So you've got your rock, step, double kick, right? That's the basis of this. The shape you end up drawing is how would I describe this? I've got my rock, step, double kick.
So it's a full swing out. So we do a full 360. I find you may find this more concrete once you have a person with you, but you're going to do a full 360. And what you'll find is because of the lean and the momentum, it really takes you around the swing out. But it's going to have a different feel because rather than sitting in it like we normally do, we're sort of leaning into it because we're using that Charleston feeling.
Yeah,
so the center of gravity is a little different.
Right, and so the center of gravity is different. You're doing kick steps instead of triples.
It is, again, less footwork. That's why we say you can do it faster because you don't have triples again. Some people will feel, though, that for them this is sort of acrobatic, right? Lots of kicking. So we will also talk about or show a lower key version.
Yeah. So the low key version is rock, step, a kick, hold, kick, and rock, step. And again, you'll see we're moving a little bit as we're in closed position around each other. Some people try to make those really huge moves. As long as you're kind of turning degrees of the circle, you should be able to release your partner. So again, I've got my rock, step, kick, step. You'll see I'm around Caitlin maybe about halfway. And then we've got our kick, hold, kick, rock, step. So I didn't move a lot in the center. I think what happens for most people is they don't turn enough on the in and the out. And so in the center, they're trying to get like 360 around all there, and you feel like you're going to fall over.
And we talked in the prior weeks about tightening things up. So making things smaller, focusing on your pivot point, and less about running around each other will make it easier to achieve the same thing. But then we can amp it up if we want to get those full Charleston kicks in.
Right, and the thing you'll notice is our standing legs still stay at about the same spot. We just use the rest of our body to elongate the line. So again, where it's amped up,
So you can see Robert and I both end up planting this, our primary leg, me my right, Robert his left, and hopping and pivoting on that, and that becomes the center of our swing out. So it does give that leg a little more exercise, but that also makes it tight because that's the center of your circle, is those two legs.
Yep. I think those were the main things.
Yeah, we built up to it in the class. You did it first from a swing out from closed.
I did do it from a swing out from closed initially. So one of the progressions to build up to it, again, is I'm in my side-by-side Charleston. And on 3, you'll notice I've come around Caitlin. Now, this first time, I may not worry about getting around a full circle. I'm just worrying about getting the rhythm. So I may just double, kick, rock, step. So we didn't do a full circle there. We just kind of kept the rhythm. As we got more comfortable with that, we got something to where we were doing this, and we had a rock, step, double, kick, rock, step. So you see how it got a little bit bigger. That's just something that comes practicing connecting with your partner and moving together in your frame. What are you feeling?
So to me, in some of our other classes, we've done a swing out from close, so it feels similar to that, where I'm mostly staying in place and I'm waiting for the lead has to travel around me for that first step. And then we still need to get that stretch before we carry around the circle. One of the things that came up when we did it from close was people felt like they were knocking knees. So we talked again about our good fundamentals of how we don't actually line up perfectly, right? We're offset a little bit. So my right leg is between Robert's legs and vice versa. And we're obviously going to keep those kicks, those inside legs, real small.
It's more like straightening than kicking from the hip joint.
When we say kick in this case, it's more, it's perfunctory. It's now that outside one can be a little more showy if you want. So we worked on the alignment and we worked on keeping some of those kicks tighter because yes, we don't want to kick our partner.
So that was the warm-up. We then added to the sequence. So we've worked on the cape, we've worked on the fast Charleston, and most of the classes we kind of ended in this side-by-side position where we're now going to do a few basic Charlestons with some pizzazz and then some kick-throughs that we've modified. So again, on this first one, we go 1, 2, hit. So this is a 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, second time, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time you get together with your partner and you tap. From here, we're going to do something like a kick through. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoom, boom, ba-da-da-ba. All right, so you'll see there's some modifications there, but it's all that kick-through rhythm. We're just changing the shape. So we probably should break that down. So after we did those hits with the 5, 6, 7, 8, we get together with our partner, and we have this tap.
We talk about there's not really time for a step and tap. It's all at once.
Yep.
Tap.
Rock step tap.
Rock step land.
Yep. And then from here, you've got your kick, pivot, kick, step, kick, pivot. Now here's where it's going to be a little bit different. We both step.
Footwork is the same. It's the geography for show.
So on this next one, Caitlin's going to kick forward.
Like I normally do.
And I, as lead, I'm going to kick behind her.
Because it's silly.
Because it's silly. And so she's going to kick and step, and then we're going to kick back, step. She's going to kick forward again while I kick behind, step, and stretch.
It is still that kick, hold, kick rhythm. It's just a little more mumbled.
Yep.
So it's going to look like, if I do kick, hold, kick, step, kick, hold, hold, kick, hold, hold, kick, hold, hold, kick, hold, hold. So I just, instead of making it a kick because there's a person next to me, I hold it. It is the same rhythm.
Yeah.
I just can't kick when there's a person in front of me.
Nope. So that was the stars, or the modified kick throughs.
So the trick for, you can fake it till you make it for sure. The trick to making it lead is you're leaving the follow mostly in their normal pattern. You need to send your follow forward and then allow them to twist to face you. So the lead is adjusting their frame. And meanwhile, they've modified their frame, right? So, so the way you're holding yourself is a little different.
So basically what my left arm is communicating to Caitlin feels like a kick through while the rest of me is doing something else, right? So again, there's this kick straight while I kick behind.
He can help aim me.
Yep. And then we stretch away, and then I aim for that forward kick again.
Because we are supporting each other. Because when you find that balance point, it will help if you do connect and stretch so that you two can use each other for balance.
Yep. All right, anything else on that? Next section. So this next one is going to be using some traveling Charleston, but with a 6 count. So it's going to have this rock step, kick step to the rhythm, or a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This first one is just going to be that, but a pass by where I'm sending Caitlin past my right hip. So I take my left hand and I go rock, step, rock. Right? And you notice we both passed and turned to face each other. So
and we talked about, people kept asking, it was over our left shoulders, clockwise.
Yeah, I'm turning towards my left shoulder, Caitlin's turning towards hers. Now this next one, I'm going to invite Kaylin back towards me, but I'm going to stay in place so that I can gather her up for the next section. So again, there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you will notice here that if our audience is here, Caitlin's back is to them, and I'm standing in front of Caitlin.
No.
Oh, so if you are our audience, here's how the shape should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hit.
Yeah. So basically, Robert ends up hiding behind me.
Yep.
So instead of doing a full pass by, it's more like a half.
Yep.
He gathers me up, creates that wall for me to stop at, and I'm going to try to not go past him.
And the thing I would think about leads is, again, keeping my feet underneath me so I don't kick my partner. I just keep the rhythm. So I've got that rock, step, kick, step, 5, 6. And I plan on 6. I'm ready to go for that 1, 2.
So should we show it again?
Yep. So one more time from a different angle. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hit. So from here, we're going to go into a transition move that's a little tricky. Looks like this, then we'll break it down. So we got that hit, swoop, up. Oh, early. There's one turn there. So 3, 4, 5, 6, hit, swoop, up and back and a hop.
There we go.
This one's hard because often when we see our follow turn horizontally, leads think, well, I need to move my arm in a horizontal circle. And that is the exact opposite of what you should do in this particular move to protect your follow's joint. For this one, when we do that swing through, I think about drawing a circle that's up and around. And I find that helps Caitlin. She'll turn in a horizontal circle, but it will be tight and her joints will feel safe and good and not yanked if I do that.
It is, in the full-blown version, a lot of hopping on one leg. So
Right.
for some people, this is not so fun. Modified version would be to keep one toe on the ground,
Walk
to
it
keep
through,
it lower or walk it through, right? We are showing the full-blown version. If you're going to do the full-blown version, you want to keep that leg bent. You want to find your center of gravity. And if you need to hop to adjust, you do little hops to adjust, right?
Do we want to show a modification?
Sure.
Okay, so again, we've had this kick step where I'm going to gather Caitlin up and then we'll walk through that pattern. So again, we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So I just sort of drug my toe and marked it instead of trying to balance and kick through it.
And again, leads, if you remember to make that circle vertical, it'll just be smoother. You won't feel as much stress between you and your partner's joints.
Do we just show the full blown one more time since
Yep.
now that we've talked about it?
Okay, so this is it going all out. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6. Yes, I know. The sound effects are awesome.
And so Robert stays in place a lot. I ended up having to do a little geography to adjust. And again, remember, the tighter we are, the less we make ourselves travel, the easier it's going to be, because we are trying to balance on one leg for a lot of this. So I would try not to move a lot.
Yeah, if I can keep Caitlin's movements small, like they may feel small to me, but they're still a lot bigger for how they feel for her. So I should make them smaller than I think they should be. All right, so we're here, next section. We are going to be doing some Charleston, and the leads are going to start by doing some traveling Charleston. I should back up so we got space to travel. And so leads are going to go, then we're going to switch, and then follows are going to go while leads stay in place.
So it's a version of a Charleston kick line. If you were in last session, we had one in last session also.
Pay attention to when the arms are down and when they're up.
It'll make more sense with the music.
Yes. A 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1.
Oh, I'm on the wrong foot. That's why.
Okay.
We're both on the left foot.
Starting over. We both start on the left.
Yeah.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. A rock, step, a kick, hold, kick. Both go, kick, step, a kick, hold, kick. Follows go, kick, step, kick, hold, kick. Everyone circle. 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, skip ups. Ha! 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very similar to last session.
Very similar.
Slight modification.
A few moments where there's less basics in between. So we are asking you to go a little bit faster. Let's break it down. So this first one, again, the leads are doing a traveling Charleston. So I have this rock step, kick step, and then during that double kick, my standing leg, it's moving me, but it can be a really tiny motion, right?
Really, your goal is just to face your partner and create a second line.
If I go double kick, and this is as far as I go, that's fine, right? If I can go farther, that's okay. But
when we're in with the whole crowd, we're going to be gauging off the whole line.
Yeah, so you just try to go with the people beside you. So again, we've got our rock, step, kick, step, double, kick. I'm keeping my hands down for that first one.
Yep.
This next one, we both go, and our hands do go up.
Because it's going to match something in the music.
So we've got a rock, step, step, double, kick. Now on this one, follows are going to go, leads are going to stay in place, hands stay down. 5, 6, 7, 8, rock, step, double, kick. All right, fourth one, we're both going to put our hands on our bellies and our arms are going to make a right angle and we're going to turn in a circle. So 5, 6, 7, 8, rock, step, kick, double, kick, boom. All right, last one's going to be a skip up. So this one you're going to hit on 3, 4. So it's going to be rock, step, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I think the arms are up.
Yep, and then we come down on 1. Up on 3, land on 4, cross and unwind on 5, 6, 7, 8.
To reconnect.
All right, so that is the Charleston kick line bit. We want to show it one more time from the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, step, leads go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Both go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Follows go. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle it. 5, 6, 7, 8, skip up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and unwind. All right, so we got that section. Next, we're using that Charleston swing out that we had talked about. So we're here, and we've got our rock, step, double, kick, rock, step. All right, show you that one more time. Rock, step, kick, double, kick, and a rock step. So we're only doing one of those, but if you've practiced that, that should feel good. And then the last one, we're doing a bunny hop, frog hop sort of thing. So we've this one's easier to do if you have momentum. So we'll do the Charleston swing out first, and then we'll go into it and break it down. So 5, 6, 5, 6, here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So if you remember our frog jump, you can watch the video on all the basics of that. This one, what is different is Caitlin is jumping straight in front of me. Her back is to the crowd. I'm trying to give her enough hang time that she can kick her hiney while she's in the air and still land with her feet underneath her.
Yeah, so at the most basic level, this initial version doesn't need to travel a lot. There is a bit in the front where I go rock, step, I hop in front of Robert.
Yep.
This is our chance to prep for the jump, so we need to square up, we need to get our handhold right, and this is where I can then go down and jump. And this time, Robert could boost me a little. He doesn't need to boost me a lot. We're not going 360. I'm just trying to go from in front of him to beside him.
Yep. All I'm doing is bringing her to side-by-side position after she jumps.
Yeah, and it's easy to over-rotate that. So you really need very little to get me to go from in front to next to you.
Yeah, probably the harder thing for leads is you're doing this, you're excited, and to make sure that in that moment you're waiting enough that your follow gets the jump, so that you're then just moving her horizontally. And
I would say in this version, at this point in the routine, it really doesn't need to be boosted. Follows can mostly get themselves there. And so you don't want to be accidentally fighting against each other and overdo it.
Yep.
There is another version, like we did it as a separate air step where we can oomph it up.
Right.
But for this, the placement is get the follow in front. Follow is
Here.
opposite, then the follow's in front, then the follow's beside.
Yep. And just kind of doing that 3-step process.
Yeah.
All right. I think that was as far as we got.
We think so.
So was there anything else we wanted to show in this review video?
I think we either show the air steps now or the put it together.
Oh, that's right. We still need to do the drop if we're doing that.
Do you want to show it put together first or the air steps?
Let's show it put together and then we'll do the
All right.
drop. So put together from the very, very top. Heads down. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hoom, ha, hoo-de-doo, ha, and a hoom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yay!
So that was the routine up to this point. And the last thing we showed was the beginning of baby doll drops.
Yeah.
So with these, it looks something like this. We got a rock step, go into tandem, and support your partner as they go down. All right.
You want to do one to the camera and break it down just
Yep.
a little bit?
So facing the audience looks like this. Rock step. Boom, boom, ara. And the thing that I love about this is I look strong, but Caitlin's doing so much of the work, it's really easy. She makes me look good.
By hitting it right, it makes it easier because I, on my own, don't normally squat that low. So
Yeah.
it really is 50-50, 60-40. So we talk again, as we have every time with air steps,
Yep.
50-50, 60-40, optical illusion, right? Both team members helping. So what is my job in this? My job is not to drop my dead weight onto my partner.
Thank you.
My job is to handle my own gravity and to start the squat on my own under my own control. So tuck my tail, tighten my abs, pick which leg I feel stronger with. I don't care which one you pick. I'm right-handed dominant, so I tend to go this way. It doesn't matter. I start it under my control. I don't throw my shoulders back. I don't fall into Robert, okay? Now, as you work with your partner, you'll find, as you've seen with Robert, I can go lower because he's such a good, strong base, and we don't hang out in the move too long. But first key follows, do your own work. Second thing would be to lock down these arms. What I don't want to do, I want to roll back my shoulders and lock them down. What I don't want to do, and I won't fully do it to you, poor Robert, if I start to let my shoulders go.
This gets really awkward really fast on both parties.
Yeah, and I can slide out. I need to roll my shoulders down and lock in so that Robert has something to push up against and support, right? And then he can stop me.
You'll notice, Leeds, I'm not holding her with my wrists. I'm holding her with my forearms, and you can't go too far with this. I'm squeezing gently so that she can feel that I'm there. I'm not trying to crush my partner. I'm trying to give just enough pressure that she knows I'm there and balance whatever force I'm giving.
And your footwork and your balance looks like?
Rock, step, plant. So you notice my feet are slightly bent, slightly hip width, like wider than my hips. This gives me a really good firm place to support my partner from.
And then we work on putting it together with the timing. So we probably did some test runs, right?
Yep.
And then when we put it together with the timing, we add that rock step intro. So we're facing each other, we're in crosshand.
So,
rock,
1,
step,
2, 3,
plant,
4.
whichever foot you're going to do. And then down on 5, 6, rebound up.
Leads, what you really want to do is make sure that you're there in the spot to support, but you wait till your follow starts bending their leg to go down. I'm not the one determining the speed of this. I'm still following her. So if I feel the leg bend and I start to go with her, I'll go. If I feel it stop, I support there. If we get to a spot where I'm like, I don't know if I can get you back, I'll stop there and she'll feel, oh, my support has stopped.
Yeah. In return, I don't force my partner lower than they're comfortable with, right? We're trying to gauge the happy medium. And if you're paying attention to each other's bodies and signals, you will feel your natural stopping point.
Yep. And then when I feel them to begin to come up, again, I don't lift as much as I just stand up so that that energy makes them jump up from the ground. All right and awesome. Okay.
Do we need to show it one more time with those ideas in mind so you can see, hopefully, what we just talked about?
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, plant. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Woo.
All right. You guys were awesome, and we will see you in 7 days.